Good morning, ma'am. These are the report of Group 5. The title is Chapter 2, Unpacking the Self, the Physical Self. Introduction. The physical body is convinced and constructed, and consciousness, as are time and space, all happen with ourself, said by Deepak Chopra. The physical body is convinced and constructed, and consciousness, as are time and space, all happen with ourselves, said Deepak Chopra. So, example, like yung physical body natin ay dapat natin i-convince at dapat natin i-construct sa ating kamalayan sa anumang oras at anuman ang space, time and space. All happen with ourselves. So, nangyayari lang sa ating sarili. Tayo lang yung may kayang gawin kung anong gawin sa ating pisikal na pangangatawan. Yun ang sabi ni Deepak Chopra. Physical fitness is not only of the most important keys to a healthy body. It is the basis of dynamic and creative activity, said by John F. Kennedy. Physical fitness is not only of the most important keys to a healthy body. So, physical na fitness ay hindi lang dapat ito importante susi para sa malusog nating pangangatawan. So, it is the basis of dynamic and creative activity. Example, like sa hindi lang dapat na para ma-achieve natin yung physical fitness ay dapat din natin gawin natin na action, like example doing like walking, jogging, dancing, or any kind of activity that move our whole body, and also for our eating healthy diet. So it is important, like eating vegetables, fruits, any kind of healthy foods, so that our body would make a healthy physical fitness. The physical body is the window to one's personality. By merely looking at someone's physical features, you can have an idea of his or her feelings, thoughts, and behavior. The physical body is the window to one's personality. Ang physical body natin ay isang bintana para sa ibang personalidad. By example, by looking at someone's physical features. So, tinitingnan mo yung isang tao sa kanyang physical na features ay meron ka ng isang idea kung ano ang kanyang nararamdaman, thoughts, at kanyang behavior. For example, based sa experience na ko is meron akong isang taong tinitingnan. Tinitingnan ko lang siya at nasasabi ko sa aking sarili, ganito pala siya. Pag sa harap ng kaibigan niya is madaldal siya, pero pag hindi na sa harap ng kaibigan niya ay tahimik siya. Sobrang tahimik. So, yun ang isang example ng physical body natin na pwede mong makikita sa ibang tao at kaya mong yun. Abstraction physical self. There are four kinds of total self. They are academic self, social self, emotional self, physical self. So, They are the four kinds of total self. According to Shavelson, described the total self of general self as of academic self and non-academic self. So, so I'm going to describe the academic self and non-academic self. Academic self is influenced by the learning process and individual's emotions, behavior, and experience during the learning process. Academic self is influenced by the learning process, by the word learning process. So, ang academic self daw ay dapat natin itong pag-aralan ng proseso or matagal. And, individual emotions, behavior, and experience. So, ba dapat natin itong pag-aralan ang academic self ay dapat kailangan din natin ito kasi para rin ito sa sarili natin. Because the learning process ba here by the individual's emotions. So, dapat talaga natin yung pag-aralan natin yung emotions natin. Like, examples like yung na pinagsasabihan ka or may nagsasalita sa iyo ng masama is mag-react ka ng masama rin. Hindi dapat gano'n, dapat natin yung dapat natin yung aralin natin yung sarili natin na hindi 'pag may nagsasalita sa iyo ng masama is dapat hindi mo rin siya sabihan ng masama kasi 'pag sinasabihan mo siya ng masama is lalong magulo yung sitwasyon. Dapat kalmado ka lang at saka hayaan mo siya kung anong sinasabi niya sa iyo kasi alam mo sa sarili mo na ikaw yung tama at wala kang ginawang masama sa kanya. So, yun dun makikita sa iyong sarili na alam mo na yung emotions mo. Non-academic self is shaped by an individual's social self, emotional self, and physical self. So I'm going to describe these three kind of non-academic self, which is social self, emotional self, and physical self. Social self is greatly influenced by parents, colleagues, friends, and acquaintances, among others. So, ang social self daw ay is greatly influenced by our parents, colleagues, friends, and acquaintances. Social self is like by nakipaghalubilo ka sa ibang mga tao like ating lang at ang pinakaunang nakahalubilo natin is yung mga parents natin. Tsaka saka yung mga colleagues, particularly yung mga friends, at saka sa mga acquaintances like mga occasions like ganyan. May halubilo ka sa isang tao na meron kang communication sa ibang tao. Kaya mo makipag-communicate sa ibang tao, hindi lang sa mga parents mo, hindi lang sa kaibigan mo, pati na rin sa ibang mga tao. Yun ang social self. Emotional self is the person experience of joy, anger, and other emotions. For example, like sa atin yung joy, yung masaya tayo like meron tayo sa isang parties like ganyan or sa ibang occasion na maging masaya tayo. Isa yang emotions sa emotional self. Yung anger natin, yung meron tayong galit sa isang tao or sa isang bagay na hindi natin nagustuhan, nagagalit tayo. So, isa rin yung sa emotional emotion natin. At yung sa by experience na yung masakit like a heartbreak, hindi lang yung heartbreak, kahit anong masakit, may masakit kasi yung emotional self natin ay meron tayong nararamdaman sa atin. Physical self is affected by involvement in sports, exercise, and other activities that enhance the physical body. So, example is in sports like basketball, volleyball, badminton, sepak takraw, any kind of sports that can enhance our physical body, our body can really move, our feet can move, our hand can move, any kind of part of our body that can move and can enhance our physical body. So that is physical self. There are four kind of global self-esteem and physical self-esteem. They are sport competence, attractive body, physical power, and physical condition. And sport competence is example like any kind of sports like ja, that's part of sports. And the attractive body is mm, like you're going to make yourself clean, dress well, any kind of you can improve yourself in anything. Physical power is that you can know how to lead a group or any kind of organization you can lead. So that we call that's example we call physical power. Physical condition is like your body, your whole body is good. No, you have no kind of disease that uh, wonderful and clean. So that's all.
Good morning, classmates. This is my report all about taking care of our physical body. The physical body has been considered as the real home, temporary or vehicle. It is the only one that we have thrown out our entire lives, and also the one most intimate to us. Our physical body is our instrument, so we can perform our daily tasks. It is through this body that we interact with other people, with other living organisms, and with the rest of our surrounding. We have to make sure that it can function well. When we take good care of it, we are not only repairing to the external part, but even the internal components of the body. Example, ang physical body ay ang mas importante sa lahat. Dahil kung hindi natin ito pinahalagaan ng mabuti, ay magkakasakit tayo. Halimbawa ng paralyze. Ang half ng ating katawan ay hindi na makakakilos. At hindi na rin makapagsalita ng maayos kapag hindi natin inaalagaan ng mabuti ang ating katawan. Kaya, dapat natin itong pahalagahan. Halimbawa, mag-exercise tayo, kumain ng masustansyang pagkain, at uminom ng vitamins para maging malusog ang ating katawan. Huwag natin abusuhin ang ating katawan para hindi tayo magsisisi sa huli. Self-care. Self-care is the intentional plan and emotional need, Brusco 2018. Self-care, of course, of 3-level physical, mental, and emotional taking care of the physical body. Also entails taking care of our mental and emotional life. We cannot be physical fit and health rate, emotionally stable and mentally disturbed. In fact, health starts from within and it then manifest outside. Our good health spring from the mind, which stimulates the heart and the heart energize the physical body. Key Facts 2000 emphasize the factor that encompass the physical self, extreme which includes sport, competence, attractive body, physical power, and the physical condition, and how they actually shape the global self. Extreme physical self is the amazing vessel, complex, women and the united, finally, shown the creature with which we interact with our environment. And fellow being it is composed our system that receives and responds to various external and internal stimuli.
Proper physical healthcare. This aspect of physical self-care is most straightforward. Comes down to making sure that your body is well and happy. Three most basic aspects of physical self-care are good nutrition, sufficient amount of recovery time, rest and sleep, and necessary exercises. Other ways to take care of body depending on the specific needs and preference like breathing, exercising, hiking, biking, and more, and skincare. We have our body ways to take care of physical bodies, but let us make sure that they are really beneficial and they will not cause to suffer unnecessary problems in life. Okay. Proper physical self-care or ang saktong pagatiman sa atong kaugalingon through not mentally, emotionally, but physically. Kini ang mga aspeto sa self-care kung saan nato paghimo aron we will be physical healthy and the same time happy. Naatay tulo ka aspeto sa physical self-care. Kini ang good nutrition, amount of recovery time like saktong pagpahuway, saktong tulog sa usa ka tawo, and last necessary exercise o pag-ehersisyo like breathing, hiking, biking, and skincare. Ang skincare dili lang sabay but pwede sa laki. Matag usa ka nato natay kada iyang pamaagi kung unsa nato i-take care atong panglawas, but let us make sure na makaayo kini sa atong kaugalingon ug dili makakos og harmful disease.
My name is Sahra Jimoyong. I am the fourth reporter in our groups. So my topic is all about mental self-care. Proper mental self-care. Our thoughts can be confusing and complex sometimes. You were so happy for a while and then a certain memory pop up and your happy thoughts suddenly drifted. So, ang isip doon natin ay masyadong nakakalito at komplikado. Dahil minsan masaya tayo at bigla nala tayong lulungkot dahil yun sa certain memories na nag-pop up sa ating isipan. So, ang halimbawa nito ay yung mag-isa ka lang tatahimik sa gilid, then bigla na lang may susulpot sa iyong isipan na nakakatawa at hindi mo mapigilang matawa at mapangiti. Another example is yung masaya kang nakikipagkwentuhan sa iyong mga kaibigan at maya-maya bigla ka na lang tatahimik at ayaw makisali sa kanilang usapan dahil yon sa bigla na lang sumulpot na mga alaala na hindi maganda sa iyong isipan. Kaya bigla na lang wala ka sa mood na makisali sa kanilang mga usapan. So, mental self-care is a twofold process according to Bruce Ko. Bruce Ko is a writer. So, ito ang unang step is taking time to consistently break down what you are thinking and why you are thinking that. So, as a person, dapat nating manotice ang ating isipan or isipan or isip. So, dapat nating isipin mabuti kung ano nga ba ang pinagmula ng ating mga kinakatakutan na maaring mag-lead into paranoid or breakdown. So, halimbawa, si Ana ay palaging napaparanoid at iniisip niya na palagi na may masamang intention ang mga tao sa paligid niya. So, upang maunawaan ang dahilan sa likod ng kanyang pag-iisip na ito, sinubukan niyang suriin at pag-aralan ang kanyang mga saloobin. So sa pag-iisip niya at pag-aaral niya sa kanyang mga saloobin, nalaman niya kaya pala siya palaging napaparanoid dahil yun sa isang pangyayari nung kabataan niya. Noong kabataan niya, dahil minsan na siyang napagbintangan ng hindi maganda ng kanyang mga kaibigan, kaya sa tuwing may mga tao siyang nakakahalubilo or palagi niyang iniisip na may masamang intensyon ito sa kanya. So mahalagang malaman natin kung ano nga ba ang pinagmulan ng ating mga kinakatakutan. Para yun maiwasan at harapin natin ito para hindi tayo madaling mag-breakdown sa harap ng maraming tao. So, the second step is to cultivate those mental habits and thoughts that benefit us. So, dapat natin linangin ang mga positibong pag-iisip na magdudulot ng maganda sa ating buhay. So, isa sa halimbawa nito ay ang pagsusumikap na magkaroon ng positibong pananaw sa halip na mag-focus tayo sa mga negatibong kaisipan or pag-aalala. Pagbutihin dapat natin ang positibong pananaw ng ating buhay. Ito ay maaaring magdulot ng maganda, mahusay, at fulfillment sa ating buhay. For example, yung may nakilala kang isang tao, imbis na mag-isip ka ng hindi maganda sa kanya, dapat mong isipin na siya ay mabuti at dapat mo siyang kaibiganin at hindi ka mag-iisip ng masama sa kanya. Hindi ka mag-iisip ng masama sa kanya at makipagkaibigan sa kanya. Dahil minsan kung sino ang pinakitaan natin ng mabuti ay someday matutulungan ka rin niya. So here are other steps for improving our mental habits suggested by Brusco. So first is focus your attention on the present moment. So ang ibig sabihin nito ay, or ang halimbawa nito ay, kapag may kausap ka, dapat lahat ng attention mo ay nasa kanya lang. Huwag kang mag-iisip ng ibang bagay. Dapat makinig ka sa kanya ng mabuti. So, second steps is practice gratitude. So, ang halimbawa nito ay to show your gratitude to other person, you should do some certain things that can make her or him happy. So, for example is, yung magsulat ka ng letters to show your gratitude. Isulat mo doon yung lahat ng gusto mong sabihin, lahat ng pasasalamat mo at ibigay ito sa kanya. For example, for your family or parents. Magsulat ka ng thankful letters or to show your gratitude. So, exercise patience. Exercise patience is yung may for example, ang halimbawa nito is yung na-stranded ka sa isang traffic. And then, para maibsan ang iyong pagkabagot, so dapat makinig ka ng music. That is one example of exercise patience. So the last steps is learn to accept what is already happening. So ang halimbawa nito ay kapag may hindi magandang nangyari sa sa'yo, so dapat mo na lang itong tanggapin at paghubugin ang iyong sarili na baguhin ang pangyayaring ito. For example, yung mababa yung nakuha mong score. Dapat mo itong aksipin at wag mo na itong dibdibin. So dapat, and then sabihin mo na lang sa sarili mo na babawi ka na lang next time. So that's all is my report.
Good day everyone. So this is my assigned topic, the proper emotional self-care. So when we say proper emotional self-care, ito yung pangangalaga sa ating damdamin. Proper emotional self-care, the Prison's Precious Michael Brown stated that all are essential energy in motion. They are not good or bad. They are just energy. So, parang sinasabi niya na walang tama o mali sa ating mga emotion. We have come up with standardized names for those emotion or energy in motion such as fear, anger, anxiety, sadness, happiness, excitement, and thrill, among others. So, may pamantay ng ating emotion. Minsan, takot tayo or galit. Tapos, masusuklian din ng kasiyahan. Tapos, yung ma-excite ka. Tapos, may kasamang kilig. We are also classified them as desire for the positive emotion, unwanted for the negative emotions. We always think positive at hindi natin kailangan mag-isip ng masama. A very important in dealing with our emotional self is to recognize the validity of our emotional state. We will surely benefit from this initial step because it is something that is already happening. An attempt to hide or disregard the current emotional state will just bring additional tension. So, kailangan talaga natin malaman kung ano ang tamang gawin para ma-handle natin ang ating mga emosyon. This type of self-care overlaps with all forms of self-care. It's important for our well-being to be in tune with our emotion and have healthy ways to express them. So this is some example of emotional self-care. Listening music. So kailangan mo lang makinig ng music. So ito ay nakakapawi ng pagod. Dahil kapag nakikinig tayo ng music, parang napapagaan talaga ang ating mga kalooban. So ito pang isang halimbawa, like pumunta ka sa lugar na tahimik, may malakas na hangin katulad ng Boulevard Carmen dito sa atin. Gustong
Answer the following question. Number 1. It is the amazing vessel, complex, woven, and knitted, finely tuned creature with which we interact our environment and fellow beings. A. Social self. B. Physical self. C. Academic self. D. Chevelson. Number 2. Self-care occurs in 3 levels, where is not included among of them. A. Physical. B. Social self. C. Mental. D. Emotional. Number 3. Desire is classified to A. Negative emotion. B. Sad emotion. C. Happy emotion. D. Positive emotion. Number 4. This aspect of self-care is the most straightforward one. A. Proper mental self-care. B. Proper emotional self-care. C. Proper physical self-care. The last question is, it is described the total self or general self as up of academic self and non-academic self. A. Physical self. B. Social self. C. Academic self. D. None of all.